mi carnal.
Pero aquí está ocupado, ¿le vas a quitar la otra? Ya. ¿Pagó o no?
Morning, this is cause number 2020. In the interest of Brittany Ruiz, Fabian, and Omar Campos, all parties please raise your right hands to be sworn.
Buenos días, este es el número caso 2020. Para los niños Brittany, Fabián y Omar Ruiz. Todos los padres levanten la mano derecha.
You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Jura la verdad, decir la verdad y solo la verdad ante Dios.
Sí.
Yes, yes.
All right. Ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to the children.
Señora, diga su nombre completo y la relación del niño.
Diana Campos Briceño.
Diana Campos Briceño. ¿Y la relación de los niños?
Mamá.
Mother.
Baje la mano, señor. Sir, your name and your relationship to the children.
Señor, ¿cuál es su nombre completo y la relación de los niños?
Fabián Ruiz Galicia, papá.
Fabián Ruiz Galicia, father.
All right. For the state.
Marcella Turner.
All right. We've got an original petition and a suit affecting parent-child relationship with AOPs. What are we doing today?
Your Honor, after a brief negotiation with the parties, Sandra can translate.
Estamos aquí para la petición original en traje que afecta la relación de padre-hijo AOP.
I believe the father, Mr. Galicio, is requesting to challenge the AOP on one of the children before the court today.
Después de hablar con los padres, el padre decidió de que quiere pelear el reconocimiento de paternidad porque uno de los niños no es hijo de él.
And that child's name is Fabián Ruiz Campos.
El nombre del niño es Fabián Ruiz Campos.
Sí.
Yes.
Okay. Miss Briceño, is there any possibility that he's not the father of this child?
Señora Briceño, ¿hay una posibilidad que él no es el papá de este niño?
Sí.
Yes.
All right, then the challenge to AOP is granted, and DNA testing regarding the child Fabian Ruiz Campos is ordered.
Thank you, Your Honor.
El juez aprobó su petición, señora, y le va a hacer ADN.
Sí.
What is the reset date, Ms. Turner?
The reset date, I believe, is going to be
May 4th.
Is it May 4th?
May 4th, 2021.
May 4th of 2021.
All right, the case is reset to May 4th, 2021. Anything
El
further?
caso,
Okay.
la nueva
Nothing
corte
further.
es mayo. I'm sorry. La nueva corte es mayo 4, 2021.
Okay.
Mayo,
All right. Thank you. You're excused.
¿Mayo qué dijo?
Gracias. Se pueden ir, ahora vaya a la otra corte, señora.
Ok.
De aquí vayan a la otra.
Ok.
Mayo,
¿A la
¿qué dijo
primera?
corte?
Sí, a la primera.
¿Mayo qué dijo?
Mayo 4.
Mayo 4.
Desconéctese de aquí, vaya a la otra.
Okay.
Okay.
Ms. Smith, you can turn on your camera and unmute yourself now.
All right, this is cause number 2020-40837 in the interest of Jordan Smith. Ma'am, please raise your right hand to be sworn. Solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God. Can you hear me, ma'am?
Oh, yes, I can hear you.
Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, please state your name and your relationship to the child.
Destiny Smith, and I'm Jordan Nicole Smith's mother.
All right, and for the state?
Marcella Turner.
For the state?
Marcella Turner, present for the state.
All right, and the court will note that the non-custodial parent is Justin Harris. Mr. Harris was personally served on December 12, 2020 at 4150 Maida Road, apartment 219 in Beaumont, Jefferson County, Texas. He's not filed an answer. Is that correct, Ms. Turner?
That's correct, Your Honor.
So we'll proceed by default.
Thank you, Your Honor. At this time, the state would like to call Ms. Smith. Ms. Smith, what is the name of the child before the court today?
Jordan Nicole Smith.
And how old is that child?
She's 1.
And who do you believe the father to be?
Justin Harris.
And are you currently married?
No, ma'am.
Have you ever been married?
No.
And at the time of Jordan's conception, were you sexually involved with anyone else other than Mr. Harris?
No.
And is there any possibility that anyone other than Mr. Harris could be the father of Jordan?
No.
And the child's last name is currently Smith, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you asking this court to order that her last name remain as Smith?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you asking this court to go ahead and establish the fact that Mr. Harris is the father of Jordan?
Yes, ma'am.
And briefly, has there ever been any family violence to occur within the last 2 years between yourself and Mr. Harris?
Yes.
Could you briefly explain to the court what took place?
Well, on March 3rd, 2019, Justin was going through my phone and he saw me texting another guy and he got mad and he had punched me. So I had ran off. He had followed me and I got scared. So I ran to somebody else's house and he followed me into the house and he had punched me and banged my head against the wall. And I had ran down and he dragged me across the house and across the field and he started beating me and choking me and I blacked out. And that's when I woke up to the police and the police had came and they had took pictures of me and stuff. And they asked me, do I want to press charges? But I didn't press charges. And that was the last time. But it started in November when he started hitting me.
Okay. And as a result of that, do you have safety concerns with Mr. Harris knowing where you live? Or if you were to move, would you have safety concerns with him having your address?
Yes.
Answer for me.
Yes.
Yes or no? Okay. And are you asking this court to grant a non-disclosure to keep your address confidential?
Yes.
And who makes the day-to-day decisions regarding your child?
Me.
And as a result of the family violence, are you also asking this court to appoint you as the managing conservator and Mr. Harris as the possessory conservator?
Yes.
And are you asking this court to designate you as the conservator who determines where the child resides without regard to geographic location?
Yes.
And is that because if you were to contact Mr. Harris in regards to you wanting to relocate, he might possibly find out where you live and do harm to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And to your knowledge, is Mr. Harris currently employed?
No, ma'am.
And do you know whether or not Mr. Harris receives any sort of income or in what type
He
of
gets like a crazy check every first of the month.
when you say crazy check, what are you,
Like a disability check.
is it SSI or SSDI? Is it SSI?
I don't know. I think it's a SSI.
Okay. And you spoke with one of the attorney generals today, and they were able to confirm that whatever income he is receiving is not considered income. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. So you understand as a result of that, that child support and medical support will be set to zero.
That's correct.
2021. And what type of visitation are you asking this court to order possession and access to take place through the Harris County Domestic Relations Office due to the family violence that has occurred?
That's correct.
And you understand what that entails, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And how long has Mr. Harris, to your knowledge, been receiving that SSI? Has it been over at least the last 4 years?
Yes, ma'am.
So you understand that we will not be able to order any retroactive child support as well due to that, is correct?
That's correct.
And do you believe this order to be in the best interest of your child?
Yes,
Are you asking this court to approve this default order?
I approve.
Are you asking the court to approve it?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Okay, no further questions for this witness. I'll pass the witness.
All right, the court will approve the order submitted. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Ms. Smith, log off. Ms. Smith, oh gosh, she hung up.
Hey, Marcel.